Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we went to a meeting of the Harpers with Jaheira, and well, the Harpers turned out to be mostly doppelgangers, and the only one that wasn't we fired, so yeah, not a great start, but let's do some looting. Let's see what we got. So, we start with absolutely nothing. Good. Send that to... who's carrying stuff? Maybe Lae'zel. There we go. Let's see what else we got. Handsaw, common table wine we'll take. What about, ooh, a heavy chest. Those usually have something good in them. And this time, yeah, that's fine. Wouldn't say it's amazing. These we'll send over to Lae'zel. Send these over to Lae'zel. What about in here? Nothing. Oh, can't reach that one. Just see if we got anything else that's actually worth having over here. Oh, a wooden barrel with... good. Nothing. Okay. Now on to these guys who are probably actually going to have stuff on them. Nope. Just a fire arrow. And then this one. A letter. Aha, that's what we're looking for. You won't have to wear those Harper smiles much longer. Orin has given the order. Kill the crone, but not before you tell her how her little soldiers died. Preserve some hair or sinew if you can. The Chosen would like to string a harp of her own. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, that's the kill order for Jaheira. And Gav? Nothing. Okay, so where does this lead? Nowhere. Okay, it's just a weird thing. Over here? Anything going on? There's a destroyed cage door. Okay, surveillance notes. The city's Harpers appear to operate independently, each self-feeding into a ranking member who oversees the larger network. It's an effective method, distributing their efforts and ensuring that each unit is safeguarded against the infiltration of the others. Once already compromised, this structure is their greatest weakness, with no individual Harper being able to tell where the contamination began or how far it is spread. So while they scramble to rebuild themselves, we carry on with the Chosen's work. Okay, interesting. We'll also grab the cup while we're here. Oh, no, don't talk to her. There we go. Grab. I'll sort our inventories later. Maybe. Right, anything down here? Ooh, more heavy chests. There's always a chance that heavy chests have, like, actually good loot. I mean, I keep saying that and then getting, like, very average loot, but it's better than, you know, some other loot that we're getting. Like nothing or rags. Definitely better than that. Anything in here? There's a supply pack. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have that, I guess. Then a pilot's axe, which we'll give to Lae'zel. Cool. So I think we've been everywhere down here. Oh, never mind. Grab that. Send to Lae'zel. Breath of water. Right. Now we've been everywhere here. So now it is time for us to leave this... Oh! Wow, not that exciting, was it, into Lae'zel? It's time for us to leave down here and head back up. Right. So I guess we should probably speak to this guy and tell him what's happened. Hello, Enthorl.
What? By the Morden Summons Curlies went on down there?
Our Harpers turned out to be shapeshifter assassins.
Of course they bloody did. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by.
That's it? No more questions asked?
Plenty. But I'll bend Jaheira's pointy old ears when all of this is done. She'll owe me a whole cask of drinks by then.
Okay, fair enough. Everybody coming? Yeah, okay, cool. So, now that we've done that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a step back, and we're going to start exploring back here. So we're going to go all the way back to Sharess's Caress and explore this one, and look for Voss in here as well. I think that's my plan. Everyone is talking at once. My mind is just filled with talking. Let's maybe head down here first. Yeah, let's start from here and then work our way, like, up here. So, hello.
Bloody gnomes. We need to find where they burrowed themselves up. You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well.
Okay, bring you their head. That sounds radical.
You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidating violence.
Oh, I see. This sounds like a job for the Flaming Fist.
I agree. But we can't leave our post. Not with all the patriarchs meeting in Worm's Rock for the coronation. You've the right look. Solid bones. Steady face. The kind that cleans up vermin for pay.
I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to do it, but I don't want to tell him that I'm not going to do it. Which apparently was okay. Anyway, let's head into Sharessa's Caress and see what's going on in here. Right. Let's start by walking in. Okay. Well, hello.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh,
Oh,
it's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. Good to see you again, even if you have put me out of pocket. The boss bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
ooh, okay. What does he want with me?
He wants to help you save the world. What else? Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Okay, well, I guess that means we should ditch somebody out of our party for that. Huh. Because we should probably bring a Starian. Probably Jaheira, I would guess, as she was not being involved in the Raphael subplot up until this point. Did the Jaheira quest have anything else we needed to do? Jaheira. Talk to Jaheira. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose we could do that. Hey, Jaheira, I'm going to talk to you.
I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
Uh-huh. I know a fair amount about Minsk. And I did, spoiler alert, already know he was in the game because it was some of their pre-release content. There isn't a Baldurian alive who doesn't know that name.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Okay. Some interesting news potentially for the end of Baldur's Gate 2 that I haven't reached, but we'll see. I suspect there's more to the story than that.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with Mind Flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
Okay, so you left him?
And would again. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Okay, then let's find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Okay. Now, I have been told that apparently Jaheira has much more than I thought she would have in the city. As in, like, there's a lot more Jaheira talking to people and all sorts of things. So she might be somebody to bring into the city proper. Maybe her over Karlach would make sense. Because I think Will makes sense to take into the city. I think Astarion makes sense. So maybe her over Karlach, potentially? I don't know. But anyway, we're not going to the lower city yet. So, Jaheira.
Yes?
Stay.
Ask it.
Wait, what? Yeah,
You're sure?
I am. Okay, I think I accidentally somehow chose the wrong choice there, although I don't think I did. Right, Astarion, let's go.
So much for the cavalry riding to our rescue.
Huh?
This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose.
Oh, the Harpers. I see. Join me.
Darling, lead on.
Okay, also take off that helmet forever. There we go.
The air is ripe with magic.
This is fine. Right,
got
so
a
let's
long
do a
road
lead
ahead.
here. It should all be okay now. Do a quick save. And then we'll find someone to talk to. Like, say, Hoots.
Was that human boy insisting on saying...
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Ooh. Your new brew sounds potent. I'll give that a try.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
I'll take my chances on the hooch.
Damn! The man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
Alright. I'm now going to leave. And now I'm going to drink it. Yeah. Ooh. Characters attacking your melee become nauseous is what we got from that. It's a wild... that said wild magic surge. Oh, I see. So it is just random. Okay. Uh-huh. And then we got bad breath. Interesting. Cool. Hello.
Press your belly to the bar, chum.
Look, we both know how this works. Rumors, jobs, anything? I want the details.
Oh, you're one of those types. Rude as you are sneaky. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst.
Okay, good to know. What's the story of this place?
Sheress Caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
Okay. I need something potent. What do you have?
Try Hoots Hooch. Cuts real deep.
Oh, okay, so we can just buy it from here. So this is just wild magic. Okay, I don't think we need random wild magic, but that is intriguing. Amulet of the Drunkard. While wearing this amulet, regain 2 to 8 hit points per turn while drunk. Additionally, increase the duration of your inebriation by 5 rounds. That's interesting. So, in theory, this is another way to heal outside of combat, right? Because what you can do is you can put the Amulet of the Drunkard on, drink a whole bunch of alcohol, and start healing outside of combat. Yeah, okay. It's for 10 rounds normally, so it's 15 rounds. So it's going to be 30 to 120 health in like one drunk session. Huh. Interesting. That's definitely intriguing. Does mean you would have to carry alcohol around, but that's not the worst thing ever. You know what? I'll buy it. Okay. Do we want to buy any of this? Nah, we find enough alcohol. I'll take this though. This definitely has its benefit.
Pleasure to serve.
Okay. Cool. See what else you have?
Have a look.
It's the same shop. Yeah, I thought it would be, but
All set, are
thought
ya?
I'd check. Okay.
Is your
Hello.
boss here to enjoy himself?
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Hells, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste?
Is everything all right here?
Right as falling rain. What's it to you, chuffer?
Don't worry your pretty head about the fist, love. I can play them all like a lute.
Alright, let her handle the situation.
What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Okay.
I mean, to try.
Well, that was more than we needed to see of him. Oh, right, yes. Hello.
A drow or a drink, sweeting. There is no thirst I cannot quench.
Okay, cool. Can we read this? Let's do a little quick save. It doesn't say that we're not allowed to. I just don't believe it. Alright. Sheresh's Caress's finances.
Look at me.
Spendings. 20 casks of Gulmerin Reserve, 200 gold. 10 casks of Happy Gnome Brew, 100 gold. 10 casks of Higher Spirits, 300 gold. Groceries and Butcher, 500 gold. Massage Oil, 50 gold. Leather Treatment, 10 gold. Marie's No Consequences Oil, 50 gold. Salaries, 400 gold. Total, 1,610 gold. Incomes, Food Catering, 300 gold. Drinks, 400 gold. Hospitality, 100 gold. Total, 1,700 gold. Almira, dearie, we need to find a replacement for our stern librarian. I hate to do this to her so fast, but we're so close to bleeding all of our savings. We need to bulk up before this little crisis chases away all of our regulars back into their own sheets. Suppose we could ask the twins to work separately for now, I suppose. Yeah, it's not a huge margin. Yeah. You know, from expenses and there's a cat.
isn't right.
Okay, my mind's gone. Hello.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
Let's see. Your eyes are two baleful jewels that strike fear into the most complacent of rats.
Oh, you are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
What's that shady pair over there whispering about?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
Do I want to know about who's through those fancy curtains?
The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the clientele as a whole?
That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Uh-huh. That'll be Raphael. Okay then. Well, we do have a night through the curtains paid for us, so I mean, like, we could, if Lae'zel is cool with it, like, we could just go through here and have a little chat. Hello.
A new face. Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
Well, Mamselle Amira said you could provide me with a gift for helping her.
Silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Agreement? What kind of agreement?
We want both of you, silly, at the same time.
I do not share what is mine, and I will not be shared.
Forget I said anything. Let's drop this.
A shame. But either one of us will be ready for you, if you wish to have us.
Lae'zel firmly setting her boundaries. Okay, hello?
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
I want to ask the other questions on the list. No, okay, that's fine. Who are you? Oh, you're a citizen. Queen... Oh, you're also a citizen. Queen Rawl the Despoiler.
You can stare as much as you like.
Alright. Hello, Monsieur Chapeau.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Isn't Chapeau Hat? Is he Mr. Hat?
I don't understand.
Do I have that right? Anyway, you're a citizen. Okay. Well, we've been told that we should leave. How about... Oh, those two are just in the corner. Human citizen. Specifically labeled human. Okay. Hello.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers.
Ooh.
It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Let's listen in on their conversation. Little perception check. Let me try that again. Let's listen in on their conversation. A little perception check. There we go.
You rats with the guild now. Heard Nine Fingers met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs?
Oh, we can do some rogue stuff. I'm looking to join the guild. How about you point me the way? Little perception, not perception, persuasion. Holy moly, that's a terrible roll. Okay, a 3 and a 5. It's still almost a pass, which is the worrying thing. Alright, I'm going to roll that again. Last inspiration. There we go. That's a pass.
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Ooh, okay. And that was Aid the Art Underduke. Okay. Interesting. Well, what's out the back? Just want to have a quick look. Nobody to speak to out the back. Yeah, nobody at all. Cool. That's fine. Human citizens, which still makes me not believe it when it says the word human there. Okay. Citizen. Citizen, citizen, citizen. Citizen, citizen. Citizen. Let's head in here. Dwarf citizen, halfling. Why are some of them labeled by race and some of them are just citizens? It's a little odd to me. Okay. I'm also just opening doors so I know where I've been. Okay. So here's the upper floor. So that leads to this vase, which we can loot, which is fine. Okay. That leads here. So who is inside door number 1? It's locked. Well, I mean, like... Locked is just like another word for not open yet, right?
Don't give me trouble now.
That's maybe the worst logic I've ever had, but you know, we did it. I'll just let myself in here. Don't you worry about that. Oh, another admission pass to the Archducal coronation. Don't worry about that. I see the people at the other side of the room, and I'm just like, loot, loot, loot. Send these to Lizelle. Hello. Hello? What did I wander in on?
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Calim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin. and salvation.
Oh. Very awkward.
Your parasite stirs.
Oh.
And you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jaheira?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
Well, you aren't safe. Get out of here now. Saying definitely to the green-skinned one.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jaheira, what's going on? Who's this man?
Oh no.
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
I would definitely be running if I were you. Alright, well, that's not good. Gale, you're first. Fire. You counterspelled me? That's cheating.
I am fury. I
Okay.
am death.
You are hitting him. Alright, lacerate. We have managed to hit. Perfect. Now he's bleeding, so he's going to take even more damage. No. Oh, he'll only take it at the start of this turn. Oh, which one was that? I was thinking of Gaping Wounds. It doesn't matter. He's dead. She's dead. Okay. Are you kidding me? Alright, Astarion. You don't have enough movement to reach the fight? Alright. Shoot it. Yeah, that was, like, not my intention when I came in here. Hello.
Hells. I'd heard tales of Mind Flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
Are you okay? That thing could have killed you and you're musing on its beauty?
How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The Mind Flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Well then, I'm glad you're safe.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful.
Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna loot the room. Hope you don't mind. I mean, even if you do mind, I'm still kinda gonna loot the room. So, like, be okay with that. Am I allowed to lockpick this? Yeah, she doesn't care. Alright. It's fine. Excuse me? I failed? Oh. Alright. Also, her dice rolls. Been awful. They were awful in combat as well. They're just truly bad.
To keep going.
So this is another way in here. I'm guessing that there could have been a quest to find Fistiara at some point. But I guess, yeah, not our quest. Oh, there's also a rooms key over here. Oh, we'll have that. That'll make getting into the other rooms easier. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to leave. Don't really know why we came in here, but we killed a Mind Flayer, which is good, and had a very awkward conversation, well, honestly, before and after it. Alright. So, Elminster's library? You serious? Elminster is here? Or is this like the name of the key of the place? It's just some people are really like wanting to be in Elminster's library. Anyone caught pleasuring themselves in the library will be tethered to the bookcase of chained books. Any wizards caught examining the special collection without express permission will be commanded to read aloud to the whole library the passage they were enjoying. Anyone breaking the silence of the library will be promptly gagged. Cool. Guess we'll read the books. Hunter's Piercing Gaze. This pamphlet is a transcript of an increasingly feral debate between two admirers on whether the colour of Dritz the Urden's eye colour is aquamarine, cerulean, vermilion, or amber. Okay. One Night in Nashkel. The cover of this pulp erotica describes the contents. After months of imprisonment in the Nashkel mines, Enchanter Zan cannot bear his solitude any longer and decides to pleasure himself with the only companion he has, his sentient sword, the Moonblade. Okay. Scroll of Fly. Okay. It's fine. That is very funny the way we're sitting on that, because we're sitting on it like it's just a normal chair. Okay. Surgery kit? Sure, I'll take one of those. Never know when we might need a surgery kit. Grab the bottles. You know, I'm starting to think this isn't Elminster's library. Either that or Elminster is, you know, a lot more than he seems. Also, Yoshimo is willing. So I think that's something that your companion Yoshimo says in the second game. Like, I think that's his phrase that he says when you like click around. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. I mean, you could read it if you wanted to. I did see the spoiler, but I decided to stop reading when I saw it. I may or may not already have had an inkling about the spoiler. But yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Fion's journal. He's getting worse. The whispers, the night terrors, the blood. I know he's hiding something. The others in the flophouse know it too. Seeing how they look at him, how they look at me, and they're scared of him. And I can't blame them. I am too. Oh, this is the Stone Librarian's room, obviously. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Rows of books. Myth Dranen Amphiorgori. Here's a copy of Elminster's Myth Dranen Amphiorgori. It's a good edition, well kept and spiff-spined. Reading an excerpt, you can see Elminster style coming through the heavy notation scholars have added after the fact. I attended a lecture yesterday by an elven sage about the eclipse logic theory of magic. Sweat beaded her brow. I got the impression that she was new to the pulpit and the greedy eyes of ambitious students. The eclipse logic theory, as framed by her, gives the impression that a big enough personality is imbued with a kind of unique magic. Think of an eclipse, one with astral phenomenon obstructing the other, and with variant states of eclipse resulting in the abatement of light and the creation of new and interesting shadows. Formation by encounter. Personally, this elven sage posited is a personality. The elven sage posited is like that. On the one hand, she's demonstrably right, while on the while identifying stars, she missed the shape of the galaxy. Stepping back a moment, we see that while certain iconic people have achieved great things by magical means, the qualities we would ascribe to their personalities are not fixed, and though the extent of their prowess is, if not aligned, then comparable. So while emotion holds power and significance, the scope and weight of the and taxonomic significers of that power eludes us like the dark side of the sun darkening moon. Interesting. A dog collar. Okay. Some silver glasses. And then in this row of books.
Even if you had it.
Born to be Wild. This unlicensed and certainly libelous pamphlet describes its contents. In this magical adventure, the one and only Elminster explains the inaccuracies to Volo of one of his accounts of the mating rituals of the Feywild, with very graphic demonstrations. Okay. The Quartra Soon. An excerpt from The Quartra Soon, a guide to sexuality, eroticism, and emotional fulfillment. Detailed diagrams accompany every page. On your journey to sensual alignment, treat each passionate encounter as a dance. Your movement should flow from one to another, like a river through the mountains. For instance, it would likely be uncomfortable for you and your partner or partners to move immediately from the Bugbear Bend into the Underdark Choke. Instead, after strenuous positions, gentler ones such as threading the weave or transitive plane are encouraged. It is also important to treat your partner's care post-encounter as the final step to this dance. Recipes for scented oils for exhausted muscles, tea blends for sore throats, and massage tips can all be found later or in later chapters. Okay. Now we can open this. Where does this ladder take us? I'm assuming to above another room? This takes us onto the rooftops, which is kind of interesting. I have no reason to be up here, and I cannot see an obvious reason to be here. Except that maybe you could access somewhere that you couldn't normally access from the rooftops. Maybe you could, yeah, you can maybe access this room. That might be the purpose of it. Yeah, okay. Until we have a reason to be up here, I'm not going to be up here because there's nothing to loot, so, or people up there. Anyway, we've been in Elminster's library. Now it's time to go next door to the Devil's Den.
Devil's Den.
Uh-huh. I wonder who could be in the Devil's Den. Here's where it's Voss. But I'm fairly certain we know who this is. Hello. He is Voss. And Raphael. Oh, okay.
You must hear me, Devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Oh.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Oh. I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
Maul? No.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you just cure me of the tadpole with the click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy.
Ooh.
The Illithid can't hear us.
Okay, well, number one is untrue. I do not trust the Illithid more than I trust Raphael. Here's the thing about Raphael, right? He's a devil, and a devil is fundamentally untrustworthy. But he is honest when he tells us something. Now, he may be telling us something with a hidden meaning behind it, but generally what he tells us is true, right? Like, even what he told the one that he trapped inside the mausoleum was true. It had another meaning, but it was true, right? And we know that Raphael is going to try and trick us. So it kind of takes away a little bit of the, like, what's their end goal? The thing in our head, or in the artifact I should say, we don't entirely trust its end goal, right? Because its end goal might be bringing about the Great Illithid Empire, and then that is just not, like, that's not something that we want. So, I kind of do trust Raphael more. Let's say, then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Orpheus?
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Okay. Go on.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Uh-huh. It's very convenient you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
And what are you hoping to get out of all of this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Oh.
And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Ooh, okay. I think we brought along a good group, although Astarian's been a little quiet. What exactly is the crown?
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Interesting. I do have a question. If the crown can be used to control people via the Netherstones, and we give him the crown, could we not then control him via the Netherstones? Okay. What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Karsus couldn't?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
Oh. Okay. If you don't fail, then how come we didn't get hold of the crown way back when?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the Mind Flayer in your head. Take Raphael's steel and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
In my head, one phrase came to me. The better the devil you know. Interesting. Well, how are we gonna handle this one? This is intriguing. So, Once we make the deal, we make the deal, right? Once we make the deal, we're locked in. So we have said we will give him the crown if we make the deal. And that will free Orpheus, which will make Lae'zel happy. However, fundamentally, giving him the crown is a bad idea, because he's an archdevil. Huh. Interesting. However, what's our alternative is that we do not free Orpheus. The negative is that Lae'zel will be incredibly mad at us. Uh-huh. But the upside is the illithid in our head will be on our side. Or the illithid in the artifact will be on our side, I'm meaning. Uh-huh. Interesting. He'll give us the hammer now. This is a tough choice, because he also asked a really good question, and I think this was really well done in the dialogue, because they asked you it right at the start. Because it gets you to think about it earlier. Where was it? Oh, is it the other side? Yes. He claims that his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor? Now, right at the start, it gave us a choice to say that we trusted the Emperor more than we trusted him. And I said I'm not going to do that because I don't trust the Emperor more than I trust him. And now it's like, well, okay, prove it. Okay. I don't know. Also, if we agree to this deal, Gale is gonna be mad. He's gonna be extremely mad. Whatever we do, we're annoying one of them. Alright, let's just do some eliminations here. 3 is out. We will not control the crown myself. That is not going to happen. So, that leaves it to 1, 2, and 4. 2 and 4 are the same. 2 is better than 4. Right? 2 is setting what we would rather do. Which means it's between 1 and 2. I agree to the deal. Where do I sign? I'd rather destroy the crown and risk it falling into the wrong hands again. Huh. We did try to free Orpheus previously, and it went extremely badly for us. Yeah. But that was just by killing the Emperor. If we free Orpheus deliberately, does that change things? Or will we still just turn into an illithid, and is this actually a game over state? I would assume not. Oh, okay. If we say no, let's just work out what are all. Okay, we say no, but we still want to free Orpheus. How would we do it? You'd have to get rid of the tadpole and get rid of the Emperor. That's how you would free Orpheus. How'd we get rid of the tadpole? Well, then we're back to the start of the game kind of questions. I don't know. I'm seriously very conflicted. I'm like, this will completely change our ending to the game. Okay, I found something that's gonna separate this for us here. Okay, I think I found something. If we play the game again, if we got to the same choice somehow, how would we do it? Well, if we got to the same choice and we're playing the game again, we're playing an evil playthrough, in which case we would want the power for ourselves. So we would not accept Raphael's deal. So, with that in mind, I'm going to accept his deal. I agree. Where do I sign?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order.
Can I read it first?
The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
What happens if I don't give you the crown when the time comes?
I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
I see. How did he phrase it? Okay. You guarantee the crown is mine, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. But who will he use it to dominate? Although, here's the thing, if we can find a way to disable the crown, we can fulfill the deal, right? All we have to do is make the crown useless, and then the deal's good. I'm in. 6 new journal updates. Oh no. Oh no.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
Wherever this House of Hope is, we need to go there immediately and destroy that contract. We must speak with Carilla. If anyone knows the way, it will be her.
Gale is immediately like, I've found my way out of this. And we have the Orphic Hammer, which has a special thing, Unshackling Strike. Smite the magical bonds keeping a creature restrained, paralyzed, or stunned, freeing it. Alright. And spell resistance. You have advantage on saving throws against spells. Hey, Gale. Hi.
You'll have to forgive me, but I'm struggling to understand why you'd agree to just hand over the crown. Especially for a bloody hammer.
Well, I think number 4. Don't worry, I said what Raphael wanted to hear. I have no intention of giving him the crown.
I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. I promise you, whatever outcomes we're hoping for in this world-ending endeavor of ours, letting that devil get hold of the crown must not be one of them. No. What we should be pursuing is knowledge. We need to learn more about that crown. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves.
I love that he's like, we should do what I said in the first place and learn what this is. Sounds like an excellent idea.
The only kind I have? Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Nethery sects are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. I doubt they'll have any books on breaking contracts with devils, though. We'll have to figure that one out for ourselves.
Okay, Gale's still on side. Lae'zel? We're good, right?
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
Well, now we just need to get back into the astral prism.
The Emperor can't shut us out forever. The closer the Elder Brain, the closer we come to facing Orpheus in his own prison. Now, to the Sharess's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
Oh, but if we tell Voss the news, then the Emperor will know what's going on, although the Emperor probably does, because it can probably see inside our head. Anyway, also, I do kind of feel like this is a you thing.
Action, not reaction.
Can I not move this? Can I not send this to Lae'zel? I can. Cool.
I crave blood.
And then, is this better? It is not better than your Halberd or Vengeance. Does kind of seem like the thing Lae'zel should hold on to, though. Although maybe I should hold on to it. Interesting, you can't drag it. Huh. Anyway, with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. A lot just happened there. We made some pretty major choices for our playthrough. And I'm just hoping we made the right ones. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.